Hi everyone. Thanks again for coming in here. And we are in our 14th day of 30 days of React. And we have yet another awesome person, Shivani. Hi Shivani. And would you like to introduce yourself, tell the world who you are and what you are doing?
Of course. Hi everyone, I'm Shivani. So I'm a final year student pursuing computer science. I'm also a mentee in the Women Who Code Mentorship program. I absolutely love being part of hackathons, contributing to open source, and attending meetups. I primarily work on React.js, and most of my internships so far has been based on that as well. I'm really glad that Praveen has taken this initiative and giving all of us this opportunity to present ourselves and learn from him. I am super excited to be here and all ready to learn.
Awesome. That's super cool. I can see the enthusiasm. And I guess, hey, Shivani, have you already got all your friends here? Have you brought
Of
them
course.
here?
Yes, I have shared it to all of my friends. I just hope they make it soon.
Okay, even then they might be missing our live interaction. That's the only thing. So we are in the 14th day, right? Awesome. So today we will be looking into creating the JSON structure ourselves. We yesterday we did it using like um how do you say this? We consumed it using the normal way, right? Like from creating a constant and then getting it, and then we were doing something out of it. So today, what we are going to do is we will be like taking it from the GitHub repository directly, so that others can also actually take it from us, right? So that's exactly what we are going to do. And apart from that, Shivani, how much React knowledge do you have? So that I can also be, I mean, if you have any questions, please do let me know, so that I want everyone to learn. This is something to learn, not just to see and enjoy. That's it. So it would be nice if you can also learn from these things. So that's exactly what we are going to do. So to give a quick introduction about what we are going to do today, we are going to combine what we did yesterday and day before yesterday. Day before yesterday we were using Axios and bringing in new data, and today yesterday we were creating something like a small what do you call this, the introduction box or something like that. And before that we also saw something about the hooks for performance. We are going to combine everything. So now over to you, Shivani. So how much experience of React do you have? What do you know about React? Just go on, share with us.
Okay, so I have worked on quite a lot of projects using React.js, and the one thing which I love about React.js is that we can now use functional components, which I always prefer over class components. So yes, I have quite a lot of experience because I've also worked on most of my internships using React.js as well. Yeah, so I am familiar with React.js and how it works around.
Cool. Nice. So being a lazy person, I'm again going to use the code sandbox.
Yes.
So let me quickly share screens. So I hope everyone is able to see my screen now. And with this, this is what we did yesterday. So we are not going to use the same thing, but we are going to use a new one using React.new. And then the first thing that I need to do is I need to create a repository, right? So let's zoom it a bit. And so this is obviously, as Shivani said, that we need a functional component. So we are using functional component here. And then I'm just gonna like remove this one. Okay, so we have hello code sandbox and stuff like that. I'll just copy this whole thing. I guess we need a couple of different ways of doing things, because we already have a lot of things changed here. So instead, what I would do is I'll just fork this one. So let me open this again in a new tab, and let me fork this sandbox. Cool, I've got a new copy of it. Loving Feather. The left one was broken left pad, which is interesting. All right, so this technically looks the same way, but here we are going to get rid of the constants pay thing, and then we are completely getting rid of this one. So now it's going to say module not found error. Yeah, okay, known one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the app.js, And instead of taking the data from the constants data.json, I'm not doing anything right now. So it's a functional component still, and data is not to be found. So obviously, what is the replacement for state, Shivani?
Sorry.
What are we
Okay.
going? Yeah,
We use using hooks, right? So you can create const, and then in brackets you can use a variable name followed by with a comma, and then followed by the function name set data, and you can use state, and in
thank you,
brackets you can write
Shivani.
the default value.
The default value is going to be an empty array. So if we do this way, in a few seconds, we can see that this is going to refresh and show us like nothing here, because there is nothing here at the moment, and we need to get the data from here. So Shivani, I might need to use your help for doing the use effect part, because I always get messed up with the use effect. So I need your help on that. And one more thing is, we need to also create a new variable here, like what do you call this? We need to create a new GitHub repository so that we can do it from this. So before that, I'm going to copy this one and then put it on the YouTube link. Hey, Eddie is here. Hi, Eddie. The GitHub God is here. So God, please give us the permission to create a new repository and add the JSON file there. So here's the code sandbox. Cool. And let's create a new GitHub repository. And I'll put the repository link also here. It's a new public repository I'm going to do. So this is the JSON data 30 DOR. And here, I'm just going to create a new file. It is going to be the data.json. And oh, I can even change this. Is it? No. Now it's a JSON file, right? So let's go back to our original thing. Let's go to the data.json and copy the whole thing and add it over here. So Shivani, what would you use if you want to convert the contents of this into normal? Like if you want to see it in a preview, how would you do that?
In a preview, you mean? I didn't understand this.
So for example, there is a HTML file here. If you want to preview it along with all the files, what would you do?
To preview the files.
So let's say we have like, see, I've got a lot of, HTML based websites. Okay.
Okay.
So for example, I hope I show only the public repositories. So type public, and let's say there is this internship LMS frontend. Okay, this is not the repository that I was looking for. We have say branding. Okay, this thing, this doesn't have anything. Okay, this is a React website. ProGate, again, it is all these things are React. So when you have a list of HTML files inside this, how would you, like look it at as a website? What would you do? So here is data.json. I wanted to look it as a JSON, like a JSON endpoint. I need to fetch it as a JSON endpoint. So what would you do?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not sure about that.
Not sure. Okay, I will use something called as RawGit. So there is something called as Git hack. Okay, so that's called rawgithack.com. And all I need to do is, so for people who don't know what this is going to serve the whole JSON file with the correct thing. So I just copied it. So we have got this one. If you see the F12 or something like that, sorry, if you see the response, how it has come, you will be able to see that it is with correct, proper access control all over origin. This is what we really need, and it is star. And we also have the type application bar JSON. Okay, so now what is the problem with GitHub is, if I try to open this raw GitHub thing, and if I try to go check out what is happening here, if I refresh this one, this is going to get to us as a text bar plain. Do you get it? So access control allow origin is there, but at the same time, it is going to give us as a text bar plain. So we won't be able to use it in our Ajax calls. So it requires it to be a JSON data. So that's exactly is the problem. So we are solving it here. All right. So now what we will do is instead of using this one, we will use this one. Okay. So this is the API link. Okay. So we have a service now. So let's create another thing called services. And let's create a file called data service.js. Yeah, please ask me for any questions if you have anything. So export const, export means we are going to bring this constant, right? So get data, and the other one is set data. Now here we are going to do a fetch call to, it's a get request to this one dot, then we'll also do rest to rest.json so that we have got it perfectly done. Okay, so this get data is what we need to do. Help me with loading this data into the use state, please. I think I need to use use effect, right?
Yes, you need to use effect, and you'll also need to import it.
Right. So let's do use effect.
Okay.
And so here, how do I update this one? Like there is a array here, right? So set data. Okay. So set data. What I need to first call get data. Okay, get data is not all available right now. So import get data from we need to go to the services. We need to go to the data service. So get data dot then. So this is going to be the response. So if you see the response, let's see what has happened. Oh wow, we have got this, all these things. So all I need to do is I need to like update this into the state. That's it, nothing else. So right now, let me put a console.log here. Came to use effect. I need to see how many times this is actually happening. So it happens only once so far. So instead of res, I'm going to do data. No, not data. Data will get into trouble. So small data. So set data, small data. Boom. I guess that's it. Okay, look at this. It's keeping on like going into an infinite loop. So I'm just gonna quickly stop this. Okay, that is not how I need to do. So what am I supposed to do here? So if I set it, it's gonna keep on calling this. Do you know how I should avoid it? I don't think I need to use the function or something like that, but yeah, I'm not sure here.
It's because you're consoling again and again. That's it.
No. This should do only once. So if the set data is set, this should not get in again.
Yeah. So every time it changes, it will be consoled.
Yes. This should happen. Okay. Should I just put a empty thing?
I forgot about it.
Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Cool. That seems to work. Let's clear everything. Let's refresh the page. Came to use effect. That's it, done. Okay. That was quick. So that's exactly what we did. So one thing is about fetching the data. Second thing is about using the Ajax calls to get into the services. And third thing is using yesterday's layout here. So we have got everything here. Now, if we try to open this in our website, boom, where are you in this? Hey, you're here. It's 28th February 2021. There you go. Hey, that's nice. So if we try to make this responsive, it works, right? Yes, really works. So if I make it in the normal ones, it shows 2 per page. Oh, I can't go less than this size. So that's the reason. So if I go slightly up, it's going to go 3. Then it's going to go 4. Okay, I wish I can put 5 of them here, but cool. That worked. And 3 things, they are actually taking up the complete space right now. Great. That's about today. So, any questions? Anything? Let me put the code here. So this is the code, the loving feather code, and we can close this one. So that's the output, and that's the code here. Great. Let me
Loved it.
go in. That was a quick and easy one.
Yeah, it was fun.
So we can't call inside set data. You can't call get data because get data. Thanks, Santosh, for asking this question. Get data is an asynchronous call. So if you try to call uh, get data inside set data, it is not gonna possible. Not gonna be possible. And set data, I don't wanted to. I didn't want to use the like the functional variation of set data because that is kind of like not a big, I mean, like not a huge thing for setting this data. So that's about it. So that's cool.
Quick and productive.
It was quick and productive. So as a React expert, so what would you say, Shivani? Go on.
I'm not a React expert,
Give
but
us some tips and like tell us something about what you did so far and stuff like that. Something that helped you, or yeah.
okay. One thing that helped me a lot during my React learning journey was learning through the official docs of React.js. So
Okay.
often many people ask what is the best resource to learn from. So even though there are many video tutorials available, it is also a good
Okay, you
idea.
can also suggest my channel.
Of course, yeah, I was coming to that. That is one of the things when people want to prefer video tutorials. But it is also a good habit to read and learn through docs. It is
Right.
over in the long journey. It's a good habit to learn through that also.
Nice. Hey, Riti is also here. We are having another, like another live stream with Riti tomorrow. So tomorrow's live stream will be with Riti, and we are going to do something crazy tomorrow, I guess. So that is what I remember from what I'm planning to do tomorrow. So let's have a look at it, and that's super cool. Thanks for coming in, Riti. Okay, so that was a nice tip that you gave, Shivani. And also, don't forget my channel. So please go
Of
ahead,
course,
give some likes and share it with your friends, and give
already
us
done.
a
Already done.
hit the subscribe button for those who haven't done it. Thank you so much. And that was very quick, very productive. And thanks for Shivani for coming in and
Thank you
glorifying the
so much
moment.
to you for having me here and teaching us all of that.
Definitely. So I'm always up for that. So great. It was a nice collaboration, and thanks a lot. Would you like to be coming in again for another episode?
Without a doubt, I would love to. Please let me know whenever I can join.
Awesome. So let's see everyone. See you all, and stay safe. And bye bye.
Bye bye.